Hello all, welcome back to the channel. Today we are solving another LeetCode problem. The problem is minimum distance between three equal elements. We'll solve this problem with brute force approach. In comment, you people will give me the optimal solution. So let's go through it. What the question says that you are given an integer array, and in that array you have to find three duplicate elements, and after finding the three duplicate elements you have to store their indices. Then you will get three indices, and after storing that you need to find the difference between two adjacent indices and sum it up. Not two adjacent, actually means you get the pair like abc. Here just ijk is given, then you have to find the absolute difference of I minus j, j minus k, and k minus I. And if you have three solutions, and you have to sum up all three, and then this will be your result after comparing and minimizing if you have multiple results. Okay, fine. Let's see one example, you will get clarity. Here we have array 1 2 1 1 3. Here 1 is at 0th place, again 1 is at second place, and again 1 is at third place. Then we have the tuplet of I j k as 0 2 3, and now the distance should be absolute of 0 minus 2, which is I minus j, then absolute of 2 minus 3, which is j minus k, and the third one is k minus I, which is 3 minus 0, and their sum will be 6. So this is what we are supposed to do in the question. Now how will we approach this? When we see the question, we have to, it's kind of like we have to map something. Map means we have to find and store, we have to find and store. And when we map, when we see this intuition finding and storing, then it clicks in our mind that it should be a hash map. And how we will use hash map, we'll see now. First I will initialize map integer list. See here, I have taken an integer as a key and value as a list. Value as a list, why? Because when you see this example 1 2 1 1 3, here 1 is the key and its indices is value. And when you see this 1 2 1 1 3 here, when key is 1, then your value pair becomes 0 2 and 3, and it could be multiple no defined size. You'll find somewhere you find 2, somewhere you find 3, and all. So I took the list. In list we can store as much as we like, so it's fine. Now we'll loop through this array, and we see that So what I did here, we'll loop through the array, we'll find num psi, the element, and we store its value in array list. Value means at what indices it occurred, and we add all this, okay, in the map. Now after that, see, after going through this loop, what all the process looks like up to now. When I equal to 1, at I equal to 1, we have key 1. Sorry, when I equal to 0, we go through 0, we have key equal to 1. So value equal to 1. When I equal to 1, our key equal to 2, our value equal to 1. Sorry, it should be 0. Again we find at second place we have 1 only, at third place also we have 1 only, and at fourth place when I equal to 4, then your key is 3 and value becomes, what is your value here? Again it is equivalent to key only, sorry, I. And now after going through this loop, your process looks something like this. I'll comment it out. Now we'll take a integer which we will declare it to the maximum value. Why we are doing this? Because in this problem we have been said to find the minimum value, and whenever we come up to some solution, means whenever we find some sum and we compare with this value, and we will compare with this by the minimum function, and we'll get to know the minimum value. We'll see in the code, you will understand when I write the code, okay. So for now we will loop in the values, means these pairs values will go in the values, because values tuple have been created like this: 0 comma 2 comma 3 1 and 3. Sorry, the tuple have been created like this. So we will now loop through these values. For looping through this value, we know this is a list only, because we have stored all this in a list. So list integer index map dot values. Now we are looping through the value, and in value, first thing we need to consider that if size of any of this element or this list is less than 3, then we'll move to next element or next list here in this tuple. So if index dot size is less than 3, we'll continue, will not process anything. And if we found that the list is actually equivalent to 3 or greater than 3, then we will write 3 for loops. Now we have three triplets ijk, and so we looped through it and we assigned it ijk. Now for ijk we'll take three variables: a equal to index dot get I, comma b equal to index dot get j, comma c equal to index dot get k. Now we have all three values in the pairs of ABC as I explained you earlier. Now what we will do? Now we will take sum of the differences. The absolute sum of A minus B plus abs B minus C plus C minus A. Now you will understand why I took this as a max value. See here. Now res equal to math dot min. Now we'll compare this value with our sum. If it is greater than our sum, sorry, if it is less than our sum, then there will be no change, and if it is greater than our sum, then res value will be changed to sum, and it is actually always greater than the sum. Now we'll return this value. Return res equal to if it is still the max value, means still the max value means we didn't find any triplets, then we will return -1, else we get the minimum value, then we will return res. Should be like this, sorry. Okay, we'll try to submit it. Okay, we got the solution, but it is not an optimal solution. Please tell me the optimal solution in the chat. It is very easy. You just need to reduce these three for loops because it is taking O of m cube. Fine, now see you in the next question. Thank you.